Hey, I hope that y'all are doing well here on September 22nd. Um, and I would like to share with you today from our readings and specifically looking at the book of Lamentations. Just to give you a quick background on this book, it was written in response to the Babylonian invasion of Jerusalem. And so what the Babylonians did is they laid waste to the city. They destroyed Israel's holy temple, and they had taken most of the population, which was the Babylonian way, and had taken them from the city and put them in other places. But there were a few individuals who remained. And it is these people who are left in the wake of this devastation and looking around them and seeing that what has happened to this city is their fault. They stopped being faithful to God, and so they see that in this of their lack of faith, now they are left with very little, with anything. And so Lamentations or a lament is a powerful statement of sorrow, of grief. These are people who are deeply sorry for what they've done. And so in these songs that they have written, that this individual, this writer, in the wake of all of this, he goes on to share his deep remorse and looking around and just seeing the devastation and everything around them. But yet, in this, in our reading today, there is hope. There is a reminder of that while they have found themselves in a bad situation, it will not always be bad. That is because of the God that they worship, the God that they follow, will not leave them, and that this will turn around. And so, looking at Lamentations 3:22 to 23, the writer says this: Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassion never fail. They are new every morning. Yes, the people have been defeated. Yes, the city is laid waste, and yes, the temple is gone. And so, what are they left with? And really, stripped down of everything, this truth still remains, that God is with them, that God's love will see them through this. And that we even know, looking ahead, that while this physical temple is destroyed, God's mercies are new. And that we know that eventually Jesus will come. He will be the temple that will never be destroyed, that will last forever, that the people can come to day in, day out, all the time, that in Jesus we can come to God. And so we know this is a reminder, that this is a reminder that we live in a broken world, a world in which sees bad things happen. And what are we to do with that when we are found in those situations? We can turn to the book of Lamentations and mourn this, but yet we at the end are left with the promise, a truth, that God will see us through this, that God will help us through this. And so we are a people that can always be filled with hope, that each new day God's mercies will be brought. I hope this brings you some encouragement, especially in this time. But we do see that even in the midst of COVID and everything going on in this world, that God's mercies, God's grace, God's goodness is still seen. And ultimately we have the promise in Jesus that we have this great hope with being with him forever and in our home in heaven that we have to wait for. What a wonderful truth, what a wonderful promise that we have. And so hope this just brings you some joy, some encouragement in this day. And I just hope you have a blessed rest of your day. Thank you.